What's up, Roebuck fam? I'm Bree.
And I'm V.
And we are back with another video. In today's video, we just wanted to tell y'all a little bit about us, you know, so y'all can get to know us a little bit. I know we've posted a few videos before this one, but it's all good, period. So let's get into it. When and where did we first meet?
From what I can remember, we met on a summer day. I was walking to work and you were walking down Panola Road in Lithonia, Georgia.
Why you gotta tell the deets of the location? Any hoosies, go ahead.
Well, I was working at Checkers and I was walking to my job. Saw her, I had to say something. But that's where we met. I was walking to work and she was looking for a job.
Yes, I believe I was 17 at the time and he was already 18. And I was trying to get a little coin, so I was definitely out going door to door to all the fast food restaurants on the strip. And he walked past in his Checkers uniform, and I'm looking like, is your job hiring? And it kind of just snowballed from there. I eventually got the job at McDonald's, and he worked at the Checkers right next door. And he used to stop by at McDonald's and sit down and eat lunch with me and visit me and stuff like that. And yeah, that's how we first. How long have we been together?
Officially?
Okay, y'all, so it's a little drama in our backstory. So, as we just mentioned, we met when I was 17, he was 18. You know, we were, I guess you could say, friends.
Yeah. For
a little bit. And then we kind of lost contact because I stopped working at the McDonald's. But then, of course, my go-getter had two jobs. He had not only worked at the Checkers, but he worked at the Popeyes. So I went on another job hunt because a girl won't believe in being broke, period. So I went to go and apply at the Popeyes, and lo and behold, mind you, I didn't know he worked at the Popeyes. Or did I? Did you tell me he worked at the Popeyes? Well, when I went to my interview and got the job, I found out he worked at the Popeyes. So it's kind of like God put us back in each other's lives. And from there, our friendship got stronger, and then we started to date. But then after a while of dating, we end up breaking up, and then we end up coming back together.
So at that point, it's been about 6 years now. Been married for almost one. Be married, anniversary is in April.
April 24th, to be exact. Who said I love you first?
We don't know the answer to that question, so I'm gonna just cop out and say it was me.
I feel like it was him. Like, period. And that's just that. How old are you? I'm 31.
And I'm 32.
Fun fact, our birthdays are on the exact same day.
1 year apart.
July 5th, 2 cancers in one household. Can you imagine? Name something you love about me.
Personality. Too bland. All right, let's go for, I love the fact that she's a go-getter.
Period. Let's see. One thing I love about my honey, he is a great father. We have 3 little ones. We have an 11-year-old, a 5-year-old, and a 2-year-old. And my patience is non-existent. He is the patient parent, and I really do admire that about him. I didn't have my dad in my life, so I love being able to see my kids in the household with, you know, a great father figure, period.
Appreciate you saying that, baby.
What is, well, I'm gonna see if you know mine. What do you think my favorite food is?
Hot wings. Chicken.
Is that your final answer?
Yeah, that's my final answer. I'm wrong?
I will say, honestly, I don't think I have a favorite, but I do eat wings more than I eat anything else. So I guess I will go ahead and give him that. And for his favorite food, he is also obsessed with chicken. Not necessarily chicken wings. He likes chicken breasts, white meat, chicken tenders.
Some chicken tendies.
He also likes pizza, but chicken is the main meal that's flowing through this household. Like, we can literally eat chicken probably every day and not ever get sick of it. Who is the better cook? Who y'all think? It's definitely Babe, because no tea, no shade to the girlies that do cook. You know, shout out y'all. I like to eat, but I do not enjoy the act of cooking, standing over that hot stove. And then I'm very impatient. That's another thing I have to work on. I said that earlier, my patience is very thin. And with cooking, you have to, with certain meals, you have to cook it on low and let it cook. So I turn that out all the way up to high and my food be burnt. Now I know how to cook some stuff, but I'm not like a grandma chef that can go up in there and whip something up from scratch. I can follow a recipe though. Period. Give me the list of ingredients and give me step-by-step instructions and I can do it. But coming off the top of my head, how people just be, they don't use measurements, they just be throwing it in, they already know what to put in there and all that type of stuff. I'm not that advanced.
This is coming from a woman that just made very delicious dinner tonight. Don't let her play, y'all. She know how to cook, she just don't want to.
I can cook some stuff. I ain't no Chef Boyardee, and I'm not ashamed of that. I'm willing to learn. Y'all got some good recipes? Throw them in the comments. I'll see what I can whip up. What is your go-to movie or TV series?
Oh man, you got so many. So are we guessing each other's, or we're just telling them what ours is?
You can guess mine.
Oh, she got so many shows that she watch over and over.
But what's the one that you could say that I just be locked in?
It's so many. I would go for Married with Medicine.
Married to Medicine, babe.
Yeah, there it is. Married to Medicine.
I do like Married to Medicine, and I definitely watch it. I wouldn't say that's my go-to. Mm-hmm. My go-tos kind of switch up a little bit. So right now, when I turn on the TV, I can watch Grey's Anatomy. It don't matter what episode, how many times I done seen it. Period. I can watch that series over and over and over and over and over and over again. I also enjoy the series Lost. And it is so crazy because Lost has been out for a while. And I recently, a couple of months ago, tuned into it. And I just became obsessed. I don't know. I like sci-fi, mysterious, crazy, unrealistic type of shows. As far as my go-to movies, what you say my go-to movie would be? Which movie do you see me watch the most?
Good question. I don't see you watching too many movies. Whole lot of Madea movies back in the day. I will say movies that I never get tired of, that I can literally watch over and over and over again. I am a Harry Potter fanatic. I can literally watch Harry Potter over and over. That's the one.
All the movies in the entire series, period. Shout out to J.K. Rowling, because she did the darn thing. I also love Twilight. That's another go-to series that I can watch over and over and over again. So I think it's safe that I can say Harry Potter is my favorite movie series of all time, period. And I can guess his TV shows, wrestling, WWE, SmackDown, that's what it's called.
WWE.
Yeah. And he's a sports person, like to watch football and all that other type of stuff. And that One Piece anime show.
I was wondering if you was gonna get One Piece. It was just anime in general. Just anime, sports, or my wrestling. Those are my go-tos. I don't watch movies and all that stuff.
Which is crazy because I'm a TV person and he is the complete opposite. He never wanna come up there. Well, I ain't gonna say never. I mean, I do him like that. He is not the type of person that will just lay around and watch TV all day. Versus me, I can literally lay in the bed all day and binge watch a show or binge watch a movie series, trilogy, whatever.
It would probably, if I had to say a movie, it would probably be a movie from like my youth, like one of those old black movies, like, you know, Money Talk, Friday.
I like that movie.
You know,
he like Will Ferrell movies too, with people like Will Ferrell, Adam Sandler. He like that, what I call that kooky type of comedy. I don't know, that'd be that weird, like that Step Brothers movie, all of those Adam Sandler movies. I do like Grown Ups.
Happy Gilmore. That's
that.
The Happy Gilmore.
Yes.
Happy Gilmore.
Movies like That's My Boy and all this type of stuff. No, I would not ever just turn it on and just be watching it, sitting in the room with myself.
I like Jim Carrey too. You know, the Ace Ventura series back in the day, The Mask.
I do like The Mask. Where are you from and where did you grow up? So I'll go first. I'm from Atlanta, Georgia. And I kind of grew up in Atlanta the earlier part of my youth. But then I moved to Lithonia, Georgia when I was about maybe 7 or 8. I was in elementary school.
I was born in Louisville, Kentucky. You know, came down here when I was a couple months in Atlanta, Georgia. You know, grew up on the west side, then moved to Decatur in Lithonia when I was a teenager.
How many kids do we have and how many kids do we want? We have 3, and I think it's safe to say that we're done at 3.
3.
What are your biggest pet peeves?
People asking the question they already have the answer to. I cannot stand it.
I don't like when people do not exercise their common sense. It's very frustrating and very irritating. And I also do not like to have to repeat myself. That also irritates me thoroughly. Where is one place in the world that you would want to travel?
Dubai.
I want to go to Dubai, but I'm scared. I don't want to go up there and do the wrong thing and get thrown in jail. They're a little strict. I would like to go to, Thailand, because their money conversion over there, you can live like an emperor with the money we have over here that considers us poor in the US. You'll like have a large amount of money if you're over there in Thailand. Now the only problem with that is I have a very slight fear of flying. I've flown before and I will fly, but I prefer to fly a minimal amount of time, 2 to 5 hours max. When you start talking about being on a plane for 12 hours, 30 hours and all that type of I would like to go, and of course I know I'm gonna have to muster up the courage, but for right now I ain't there yet. But Thailand is definitely on my bucket list. Do you prefer to be hot or cold?
Definitely. I definitely prefer to be cold. I can't stand being hot.
Same. Like you can always warm up, but it's a little harder to cool off. And being hot or overheated makes me personally feel nauseous, sticky. I don't like to be sweaty and all that type of I sleep with a fan blowing on me every single night, no matter if it's like right now it's snowing outside, and I still will have my fan plugged up blowing on me when I get in bed tonight, because I can't function in the heat. What is your love language?
Guess I need more time to think about this one.
Do you know what they are? Let me help baby out. I don't think you know, y'all. So the 5 love languages, for anybody watching that don't know: acts of service, quality time, receiving gifts, physical touch, and words of affirmation.
Physical touch would be mine.
I can see that. I think I have multiple, but my most important, like must have, is the quality time one. Like we have to spend time together, cuddle, snuggle, watch a cute little movie, I don't know. Nobody should feel alone when they're in a relationship. So quality time is a must for me. What is something that you're not very good at?
Drawing, putting things into detail.
Or recalling events. Because when we're in a conversation / and or disagreement and it's time to reflect back on something that has happened in the past, for some reason, my wonderful husband, his memory is very selective. Whereas mine, I remember everything. I don't forget nothing.
So she tell you.
And he hate it, but it's okay. What you got to say?
That we both forget.
That ain't
things.
true?
Yeah, we both forget things. And have a one-way side of view of looking at things. You know, when you want something to go your way. I think it's human nature.
I don't know. I wouldn't classify myself as forgetful.
Well, it's not being forgetful. It's about painting that picture in your light.
So maybe you're trying to say that dang, what is it? When you
just enhance the story a little bit to make it seem like you're the best guy.
What? That is not true at all.
True, but still.
Like, that is not true. I'm trying to think about what it's called when you misinterpret something, or you, I don't know. Maybe I'm saying it wrong. But I really don't I feel like I remember a lot. I think I remember everything. Like, it's rare that I forget things. I feel like that's kind of sort of my sixth sense, or one of my superpowers. Like, I can reflect back on detailed moments far back in the past and remember exactly what was said, or remember like what was going on, or what somebody was wearing in a certain point in time. So yeah, one thing that I don't do very well, of course, we discovered earlier, I'm not the best chef or the best cook. And I don't like to do stuff I'm not good at. So yeah, that's probably another reason why I don't necessarily enjoy cooking, because I don't feel like it doesn't come natural to me. And I don't like that. I don't like to fail. And I don't like to do things that I'm not good at. I'm working on it. I'm a work in progress, but I do not care for it. What is your favorite color? I'm sure you know mine.
It's gonna be purple. Lavender to be exact.
That is correct. His favorite color is blue, of course. I think that's an obvious choice for a lot of guys. What was your dream job as a kid?
Dream job as a kid was to be a sportscaster. I wanted to be on ESPN.
I could see it for him too.
You know
a lot of detailed information about it. Like, I never understood how men or boys could know all the names of all the players on majority of the teams and know their positions and their stats and all.
I'm an old man now compared to myself back in the day, because I don't know any of these new guys.
That's a lot. Like, I'll be lost in the sauce. I'll watch sports, but I'm not a sports girly. Like, I'm not committed to a team. I'm not a diehard fan. I actually only prefer, and do not judge me, I want to watch the greats, like the Michael Jordans, the Stephen Currys, the freaking Michael Vicks. Like, I want the Dennis Rodmans. I want to see the backstory of the people that were just fine. Like, your talent is unmatched, unordinary. Like, it's no other person like you type stuff. That's the type of people I like to watch. But just sitting there and watching the game, no. I will lose interest very quickly. My dream job as a kid, I wanted to be a lawyer, until I realized how long you have to be in school, and that quickly changed. But I did want to be a lawyer because I feel like I'm a person that I won't say I like to, because it sounds negative, but I guess I have to say I like to debate. Not necessarily argue or be confrontational, but I like to go back and forth in a good, healthy conversation, you know, when you talk to somebody that has a difference in opinion from you, and then y'all kind of like going back and forth with trying to make your point, they're trying to make their point, but in a healthy way though, not in the negative argumentative, ready to fight somebody type of way. But I feel like I'm pretty good at debating. And I also had a passion for medicine, also a very long time required for school. But I feel like I didn't choose to go that route, or that wouldn't have been the best fit for me, because I am uber emotional. And in that field, you can't be, you can't take things personal. You can't carry, that job with you home and all that stuff. And I would probably be a nervous wreck, or be ready to have a nervous breakdown every day, seeing death and sickness and disability and all that type of stuff. I'm not built for all that. But those were my interests as a kid. Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
See myself in a better position than we in right now. Just want to be making a little bit more money.
Financial stability is always the goal. In 5 years, I'll be 36 and baby will be 37. Our kids will be a little older. My goal in the next 5 years is, of course, as he said, to be, we're currently climbing the ladder of finance, and everything in the world is going up every time you turn around. Every time you move up a little bit and you're thinking, oh, I'm getting ahead a little bit. Now, the government chopped you right at the knees. Click. You thought that you were doing better. No, ma'am. When a carton of eggs, $8. So yeah, that is a goal. And I also want to travel more. I love to travel, and I want to, I want to see. The world is huge. There's so much stuff that the world has to offer, and I just want to see some stuff. And I also want my kids to see things as well. So,
career advancement next 5 years. That's gonna open up a lot more doors.
Well, that's all for this video. Hopefully you stay to the end and you feel like you know us a little bit better, or you know a little bit more about us. If you want a part 2, or you have any additional questions, drop them in the comments and we'll get some answers for you. Thank you for watching. Peace.